Guitar Collector Guy presents the Squier by Fender 40th Anniversary Telecaster Vintage Edition. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, and notify. Over Labor Day weekend, I saw sales for different guitars. One that caught my eye was the Fender Squier 40th Anniversary Telecaster Vintage Edition, and it was the one in a blonde finish that has black binding. I recently released a video on the Squier 60th Custom Telecaster that I absolutely love and was so impressed with that guitar that I thought I'd give this model a try. It was on sale for only $299. It was down from $349 to actually $389, depending on where you were buying from. A note, this is September 10th in 2023, and I just saw that it's still on sale at some sellers online if you search for the $299 price. The guitar showed up and was well packed in the box from Fender Squier. First impressions, I really like the bonding on the blonde body. It's really well done. It's very pretty, and to be honest with you, it looks more like a higher end guitar. The anodized pickguard will take a little bit for me to get used to, and I really like the look and feel of the neck. Fender describes it as a vintage-tinted maple neck with a slim and comfortable C-shaped neck profile for an easy playing field. It feels broken in already, and it's really easy to play. It feels good. And to be honest with you, if you can find this same neck online, it'd be a really inexpensive, kind of sure thing to Fender specs neck for your next tele build that you're doing. The hardware on the guitar is lightly aged, but the body finish looks new. Although this is contradictory, I actually like the look and somehow it seems to work. The body has a satin finish, which is something I also do not usually like on a guitar. I do, however, like it on the Squier for the following reason. Normally the Squier finishes are a thick, glossy poly finish. This is not. It is poly, but it seems to be much lighter and actually just looks like it's a much higher quality, and you can actually see the wood. Basically, it doesn't look cheap. From the factory, I needed to straighten out the neck a little as it had too much relief and I had too much of a gap between the strings and the frets. I easily adjusted the truss rod with the supplied Allen wrench and it was ready to go. I removed the control panel and everything looked fairly good in quality, although there is a lot of wire just packed into the cavity. I don't know why they had this much wire in there. Running my hands up and down the fretboard, the frets are smooth, and also when I placed a flat tool across 3 frets at a time and worked my way down the fretboard, I did not see any rocking. Weight-wise, the guitar comes in as, in my opinion, an average Telecaster, around 8 pounds, 10 ounces, maybe a little bit on the heavy side. Overall, I am very happy with this guitar, with the quality of build, the ease of play, aesthetics, and how it sounds when plugged into an amp. An amazing value for $299. The Fender Squiers just really continue to amaze me. At first, when I started looking at like the Affinity line as well as Bullets, I was impressed, but I kept on seeing online where people would talk about them holding their own against either a made in Mexico or made in the US Fender guitar, whether it's a Telecaster or a Stratocaster. The classic vibe and vintage Telecasters that are coming out of Fender Squier they're excellent guitars. They really are. And not only are they a great platform for somebody who's looking to get into guitars and get into guitar modding, because there's so much right about the guitar that you don't have to change. I mean, you're starting with a really good bridge, a really good body, a really good neck. The tuners are fairly good. You may down the line want to replace maybe the electronics and the pickup, but overall they're just great playing guitars for such a good value. I mean, I'd easily recommend this to anyone, even a collector. I mean, there's such a great kind of banging around guitar. The Fender 60 Custom Telecaster that I have right now, I finally found a US made reissue version of that, and when I put them side by side, except for the Squier logo, you really can't tell them apart. I mean, that's how good these things actually are starting to be. Thank you for watching Guitar Collector Guy. Really appreciate you being here. Hope you come back and watch more. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, and notify.